The Philidor position, or known as the third rank defense, arrives from when one side has a rook, a pawn, and a king versus a king and a rook. The defending side, who doesn't have the pawn, can actually draw those positions right here on the screen by going all the way to the third rank, and the rook will just stay on the rank until white decides to advance, and the rook just sprints out to the final row to start giving infinite amount of checks, attack the pawn. If the king goes back, then you will just attack the pawn again, which forces a repetition, and there's just no way to win this position with white. If black does not do that, then black is cooked, pretty much. So the Philidor position is a very important concept to know. In this position, it looks like white is done. Black has a passed pawn, it is about to promote, it's 3 squares away from promoting, there's a rook here. Well, apparently, white has a very nice defensive resource here, rook to a3. And this is what we call again the Philidor position, aka the third rank defense, and no matter where black moves, your rook just pretty much stays on the third row. If black ever decides to advance with the pawn, then the rook will just spring all the way back to a8, ready to start it, giving an infinite amount of checks, try to win the pawn, force the king to go back, and then you would just repeat this process until it's a draw. And that would look like, as example, if the king goes here, then you could check, 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 and once the king moves away, you go here, force the king to come back, and check and here. And if you think you can just go here, check, here, check, here, check, and find a way to defend the pawn with a rook, for example, like this, then white pretty much brings the king. If you bring your king, again, check, and it's the same thing. There's no way to defend the pawn, and eventually either they will agree to a draw, they will either repeat moves, or black is going to choose to lose the pawn and then just declare a king versus king draw. And that's the Philidor position, which could pretty much save your entire game.